Have you ever heard of a place where gravity itself seems to lose its power? Imagine this. You're driving on a quiet road in the breathtaking mountains of Ladakh, India. You've been mesmerized by the rugged landscape, the cold, crisp air, and the vast skies above. Everything around you feels almost surreal, but there's one spot that catches your attention, a place known as Magnetic Hill. It's not marked by anything extraordinary, just a small sign that reads, Magnetic Hill, Defy Gravity. But the real mystery begins when you stop your car, put it in neutral, and turn off the engine. What happens next is something that will make your heart race. You start rolling uphill. Yes, uphill, without your engine even running. It's as though gravity just gave up. How can this be? Is it just an illusion, or is something much stranger going on here? Before we get into the science and theories, let me ask you something. Have you ever been so fascinated by a mystery that you couldn't stop thinking about it? If you're as intrigued by this one as I am, do me a favor and hit that like button. Make sure to subscribe to the channel because I've got more stories like this, and trust me, you won't want to miss them. Now, let's take a deeper dive into the mystery of Magnetic Hill. Located about 30 kilometers outside Leh, the capital of Ladakh, this spot has been a source of fascination for both locals and travelers alike. At an altitude of 11,000 feet, the landscape is already otherworldly. The vast, barren mountains, the thin air, and the pristine sky, all of it gives you the feeling that you're standing at the edge of the world. But Magnetic Hill itself? It's the kind of place that makes you question everything you know about the laws of nature. Here's the phenomenon. When you stop your car at a certain point on the hill, put it in neutral, and turn off the engine, your vehicle seems to start rolling uphill, slowly at first, then faster, as if something invisible is pulling it. Even though the incline of the hill seems to go downward, your car moves in the opposite direction. It's as though gravity doesn't exist here, and nothing in your experience can quite explain it. For those who've experienced it, it's not just a weird optical illusion. It feels like you're witnessing something beyond ordinary comprehension. So, what's going on here? The most common explanation scientists give is that the area creates an optical illusion. The way the hill slopes, combined with the surrounding landscape, makes it look like the road is going downhill, even though it's actually slightly inclined in the opposite direction. It's all about perspective. When you're at the spot where the illusion happens, the horizon seems to be at an unusual angle, which tricks your eyes into thinking that the vehicle is rolling uphill. In theory, this is all just a trick of the mind. But even with this explanation, something doesn't sit right. If it's just an illusion, then why does it feel so real? Why does it seem to happen every single time to so many people with cars of all shapes and sizes? But wait, there's more to this story. Some say it's not just a visual trick. There are others who believe that the hill might be affected by magnetic forces. You see, the region around Ladakh is known to have some unusual magnetic properties. Some travelers have reported that their compasses malfunction when they're near the magnetic hill, and some even believe that the hill's magnetic forces are strong enough to move metal objects, like cars, without any visible cause. While no scientific study has definitively proven this, the idea of a mysterious magnetic force at play adds an intriguing layer to the story. Could this be the reason why vehicles roll uphill, or is it something else entirely? Let's take a step back and consider the bigger picture. Local legends surrounding the magnetic hill only add to the mystery. According to folklore, the hill is said to be a place of spiritual significance. The locals believe that the hill has been blessed by powerful forces or spirits, and that it holds energy that defies the laws of nature. Some claim that the hill was the site of ancient rituals, or that it's the resting place of powerful beings, whose energy continues to influence the area to this day. Now, whether you believe in spirits or not, it's hard to ignore the eerie feeling that comes with being there. It's a place that feels alive in a way that's hard to explain. But it's not just the cars that seem to defy gravity. People who visited the magnetic hill often report a strange sensation, as though their senses are being altered. It's a feeling of disorientation, as if the landscape itself is playing tricks on your mind. Imagine standing on solid ground and suddenly feeling like you're being pulled in another direction, as if you're moving without even realizing it. Some say it's a feeling of weightlessness, while others claim it's like walking through a dream. It's a sensation that stays with you long after you leave. And then, there are those strange occurrences that happen at night. Travelers have reported hearing unexplained sounds, like whispers or low hums, and some have even claimed to see lights in the sky that don't match any known aircraft or stars. Could these be the result of some otherworldly presence? Or perhaps they're a part of the area's magnetic anomalies? Either way, it adds to the mystery and the allure of Magnetic Hill. So, what's the truth? Is the Magnetic Hill simply a natural optical illusion? Or is it something far more complex, something that we still don't fully understand? Theories range from scientific explanations about magnetic fields to stories of ancient spirits and hidden energies. And the deeper you look, the more you realize that maybe, just maybe, there's more to this place than meets the eye. If you enjoyed this dive into the unknown, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications. There's so much more to explore, and I promise you won't want to miss what's coming next. The world is full of mysteries. Some are just waiting for us to discover them.